What's up, guys? We're back with another prediction video. Today we are covering UFC Fight Night, Jamahal Hill versus Khalil Rountree Jr. I am infamous for picking Jamahal Hill to beat Alex Pereira. So, you guys are going to see my predictions in this video. So first off, we have the fuckhead Hamdi Mr. Potato Abdulwahabi versus Muhammad Usman. So number one, in the last event, Muhammad Usman's brother won. Kamaru Usman, he got that W. So your family tree, we're already happy, we're celebrating, we're locking in. This fucking bitch, Hamdi, got a fighter cut that beat his ass, was winning the entire fight, all because he robbed him. I don't even remember the fighter's name. His last fight? Jamal Pogues. This fucking dude, Jamal Pogues, beat the brakes off Hamdi. Hamdi couldn't land shit. He was getting outstriked and outdamaged. And he won the decision because he was in like Saudi Arabia or some shit. And he's Egyptian. I don't fucking like this dude. He sucks. He's hella slow. He's slow for heavyweight, the obvious slowest division in the UFC. Muhammad Usman. Okay, this dude's grappling, not that great. Striking, not that great. But for heavyweight overall, I'd say he's about average. This isn't a dude who's crazy good. He's not like Kamaru Usman. He doesn't have that potential. But for heavyweight, he can be top 15. I could see him top 15. I could see him beating Tai Tuivasa. Hamdi, I see no future for him, and I think he's a bitch. And I think that his robbery is a disgrace to the UFC. This Mr. Potato motherfucker, fat motherfucker, get your titties out of here. Bro, look at Muhammad Usman, then look at Hamdi. Tell me Hamdi's gonna win. Yeah, maybe because they're in... Nah, they're not even... Okay, we're chilling. Muhammad Usman is gonna win by a unanimous decision. He's gonna lay and pray on Hamdi and beat the brakes off him. And if not lay and pray, he's gonna beat the brakes off him on the feet and pray to God it's not a robbery. So then we have Tagir Ulanbekov, the worst Dagestani fighter. This dude's Islam Makhachev from the Auschwitz camp versus Azat Maksum. So Maksum's coming off a loss, but I don't know why it's to Charles Johnson. Charles Johnson's an actual good dude. He knocked out Joshua Van, so he's a weight bully, so we gotta glaze him a little. He's a weight bully in flyweight. He should be a bantamweight or featherweight. It's whatever, though. I think he's a cool dude. I don't give a fuck if he's a weight bully. But Maksum, Azat Maksum, he's kind of mid. He's a good wrestler, kind of trash striker. Tagir Ulanbekov, I'd say he's a Dagestani wrestler, you know what I mean? He trains with Khabib, probably the worst out of the whole crew. The whole crew, he's the worst one, but he's still good. He's better than Azat Maksum. Azat Maksum's like a 6-year-old Asian boy. Tagir Ulanbekov, he's Auschwitz camp Khabib. Irina Alekseeva versus Claudio Segula. I don't give a fuck, bro. The lesbian's gonna win this. Look who has the more lesbian haircut. Irina is gonna win it. She got the Homelander cut right here. She's gonna win by laser eyes. Oh yeah, Tagir obviously unanimous decision. So 3 decisions. This card, last card I was glazing it, and it was like the prelims were super good. This card, if anything's good, it's gonna be the main card, and I lost hope in the UFC to put out a good card on a fight night. This card's gonna be all decisions. I'm not picking knockouts anymore. The UFC failed me. They're gonna maybe have 1 or 2 good knockouts, and then every other fight, you're just gonna be bored. Boring ass card. The main card's really good, but the prelims, this ain't that good. Except for after, we'll say Daria will beat Melissa Mullins. What has Melissa Mullins done to get a minus 258. Maybe Daria sucks. Is she ass? Okay, she can't grapple. Dude, I don't pay attention to WMMA fighters. We got a Russian that can't grapple versus Melissa Mullins, cross-eyed with her invisible skirt. Who cares? Daria got that, I guess. Ismail Nardiev versus Jun Young Park. So Jun Young Park, he got the kicks. He's pretty good. He's not a knockout machine, but he got pretty good striking. He's been getting split decisions lately, and Ismail Nardiev, bro, who the fuck gives a fuck about these fights, bro? Who cares? These fights. What is this fighter, bro? Like, what are we doing, bro? We're losing to Rencontre. Who the fuck is Rencontre, bro? Jun Young Park is going to win by unanimous decision. Probably a split decision, actually. Who gives a fuck? He got better striking, and his grappling is not ass. I don't really know Ismail Nordiev that much. Bro, I'm not a casual, but who the fuck cares? So we got Seokyeon KO versus Obon Elliott. Am I fucking tripping? I thought Obon Elliott fought last card. No. Obon Elliott, he's coming off a knockout, right? A knockout victory. That's Obon. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he knocked out Basil Hafez. He, flatlined him or some shit. He fucked him up. Versus Seokyeon KO. Dude coming off Dana White Contender Series win. Is it a KO too? I don't even know. I didn't watch the Dana White Contender Series, but Obon Elliott's coming off a nasty KO. He got good striking, powerful overhand, good wrestling. It's Obon Elliott. He's a little marauder. He got a good chin. He's like a 8 out of 10 overall fighter. And Seokyeon KO, I don't know who he is. Maybe that KO will live true and he'll flying knee Obon Elliott, but I'm going to say Obon Elliott. I'm just going to say a decision, bro. I'm done picking these knockouts, bro. I'm picking knockouts for every fight last card, and then the entire main card, there's not a single knockout. So we got finally a fight I actually kind of know about. Muhammad Naimov. So if we want to look at his record, he's the one that beat Conor Offley. He got beat by Diego Lima. He's beat Silva, Wood. So he's beat up-and-coming dudes. Lost to an up-and-coming dude. But Bodkin-Grad, this dude ain't too special either. He's just I don't know, it's not showing his record. He's just a dude that comes in, big chin, he's the average bald dude, and then grabs you, clinches, knees you. It's every bald dude fights the same, bro, I'm telling you. Every bald white dude that looks like a white supremacist in the UFC, they fight the same. They grab you onto the fence and they knee you a bunch. Muhammad Naimov, when he got beat by, what's his name? The dude that's fighting Peyton Talbot. Yeah, when he got beat by Lima, he couldn't really use his reach to his advantage. But in most of his fights, he can. And he'll get distance, pepper you up. I say that every prediction video, pepper you up. It's my favorite phrase. But he really does. Muhammad Naimov, he has solid grappling. He likes distance striking, little pitter-pat shots. He's not a big KO artist. But I think he will be able to evade Bodkin-Grad. Bodkin-Grad probably going to try and grab him, clinch him. He's not going to be able to fight him on the ground. I think Muhammad Naimov, he's going to get out, boom, left hand. Get out, boom, right hand. The cross isn't that mean. He's not Sean O'Malley. He's not Peyton Talbot. But he is good at little damaging shots. He'll have you with some black eyes, and he might not knock you out, but he'll fuck you up a little. He'll knock out a few teeth. So I think he's going to beat Bodkin-Grad over a unanimous decision. That I would say is a lock. Nazim Sadikov versus Nicholas Mata. Who is Nicholas Mata? Do I know him? He knocked out Tom Nolan, I guess. Fought Ogden. I thought Ogden's a country, not a person. Lost to Manuel Torres. Lost to Jim Miller. Nazim Sadikov. He's up Terrence McKinney, bro. It's that dude, that fucking dude. Oh, he fucked up on Fame too. Oh, it's this dude. Dude, this dude's actually good. He's gonna ground and pound Nicholas Mata, bro. He's gonna grab him. He's gonna fuck him up with the knees to the face in the clinch. Nicholas Mata is gonna be like the boss, baby. He's the Samoan boss, baby, Brazilian boss, baby. And then Nazim Sadikov got that. Dude, Nazim Sadikov's actually good. I don't know why his name wasn't coming to mind. But it's the dude that's up Terrence McKinney. He got good power. He has good submissions. And if he takes it to decision, here's our first fighter of the card from Azerbaijan. So if he takes it to decision, he's going to rob him. Well, I think he'll win. I don't think it'll be a robbery. But, like, if he lost, he would rob him on the card. And he's actually good. So I see this being a TKO. I'll say round 1 TKO. How that's probably going to go, he's probably going to get fucking smudged by the way my predictions have gone this year. But whatever. I'll say round 1 TKO. Nazim Sadikov got that dog in it. Who the fuck is Tawfiq Musayev? Bro, it's the Ryzen dude, bro. Dude, he has 2 wins in Ryzen, bro. He's on a 2-win streak in Ryzen. He couldn't even bro, he's not even a can crusher. Oral Buy's gonna fuck him up, bro. Oral Buy's only problem is a gas tank. And when you're fighting a Ryzen, like, dude who's win one, lose one, and fucking in Ryzen, bro, you're not gonna have to do a lot. Oral Buy's not gonna have to use a lot of stamina. He's gonna take him down, ragdoll him, and beat him up like he always does. His ground and pound is amazing. It's Mikhail Oral Buy. I'm gonna say a round 2 TKO. Okay, now on to... that is the main card. Okay. We have fucking Tawfiq Musayev on the main card. That's good to know. Now for the 3 actual good fights. Dude, this card, I was about to hype it up. I can't hype up this card, bro. This hurts to see. 2 good fights, I guess. Curtis Blades versus Rizvan Kuniev. Curtis Blades, one of the, I'd say, top 3 or top 4, depending on how good Pavlovich is, heavyweight fighters versus some random fucking Dagestani Russian, Rizvan Kuniev. What has this dude done? He's coming off Dana White Contender Series, bro. He might have 1 win in the UFC. They're not even showing his record. Bro, Curtis Blades is gonna fuck this dude up. What are we doing? What is this matchmaking? Why did we schedule this fight 4 fucking times? Dude, do they have real life beef? What is this? Oh my god, the flat is... Hold on. Okay, I'm back. My bad. Oh my goodness. I got kind of headphone head. Sorry. Dude, who the fuck is Rizvan Kuniev? Why do I see every 5 minutes Curtis Blades versus Rizvan Kuniev scheduled for the next card, then it gets canceled over and over and over and over and over and over? What is this fight and what does it do for the heavyweight division? Curtis Blades, this is a dude that won striking. Yeah, he got knocked out by Tom Aspinall, but he was landing good shots on him. Rizvan Kuniev, some fat ass from Dagestan that can't... Bro, you're from Dagestan, but you still got a beer belly, bro. You're from Dagestan, but you're still 450 pounds. What are you doing, bro? The good thing about Dagestani fighters is their cardio and their pressure. What is this fat ass gonna do? Lay and pray? Curtis Blades can defend that. He actually has good grappling, and he's actually top of the heavyweight division for a reason. This is one of the only good heavyweight fighters in the UFC that, like, actually has real skill. He's gonna knock out Rizvan Kuniev. It's gonna be like Robert... This is like Robert Whittaker versus, what the fuck's that dude's name? The middleweight dude, the fucking middleweight Russian dude. What's with... Bro. Oh my god. What's his name? I'm sorry. Yeah, Ikram. It's like Whitaker versus Ikram if Ikram didn't have fucking striking. Curtis Blade's ground game is good. He's not going to get bested in that. His striking's amazing. I know it's not Tom Aspinall. He doesn't have that physicality. He's not a big-ass, like, fucking big linebacker dude, but he's big, got power, and good striking. What do you want from me, bro? What do you want from me? What is this fight? Why is my... Oh my... Bro, my eye is so swollen. I'm not picking Rizvan. Curtis Blades, round 1 KO. Rafael Fiziev versus Ignacio Bahamondes. A good fight. A good fight. I had to think about this one. Finally, a fight I had to think about. If you want money, just put it on UFC Fight Night. Put it on Jamahal Hill versus Khalil Rountree, this whole card. It's the easiest predictions ever, but Fiziev versus Ignacio Bahamondes. So the question is Rafael Fiziev good enough to stop this upcoming prospect? On the other hand, is Ignacio Bahamondes good enough to fuck up Fiziev, who couldn't get knocked out by Gaethje? Ignacio Bahamondes, really good grappling. He's like good contender grappling. He's not a Peyton Talbot that gets wrestle fucked. He can get subs. So I could see this going to the ground, maybe. And if so, Ignacio Bahamondes might have that upper hand. But Fiziev does have the experience. And yeah, Ignacio Bahamondes knocked out Jalen Turner. But Fiziev, for an number 11 rank, this dude, he has a lot of versatility. Obviously, very good head kicks, very good leg kicks. Gonna chop at those legs. Gonna really hurt Bahamondes, I think. I think that if this goes to decision, Fiziev is going to win this. Because number one, I think that I just see him as a better striker. And if it's a decision, I think that means Bahamondes didn't use the grappling effectively. Because I think he's a good finisher on the ground. But I don't think he's a dude that's going to just hold down Fiziev and control him. I think he's a dude that likes a fight. So Fiziev, if this goes to decision, I'm going to say Fiziev to win. Plus, he's an Azerbaijan, and he's the number 1 Azerbaijan fighter. Obviously, they're going to skew it in his favor if it's a decision. I don't like to put that in my prediction, but it's the truth. On the finishing aspect, I could see Fiziev catching Bahamondes with the head kick, dropping him and ground and pounding him. Part of me wants to say Bahamondes has really good combinations that could pose a challenge for Fiziev. This could look like Gaethje versus Fiziev if Bahamondes is as good as people think. And Bahamondes is very fast, powerful striker, good IQ. Fiziev, not exactly known for like the highest fight IQ, but he is known, like, he's hard to deal with, right? So it's just a question, can Bahamondes deal with that challenge? I don't think so. I'm going to say, I'm like 60% sure that Fiziev is going to win this by a unanimous decision. Especially, I'm guessing it's 3 rounds. But if it's 5 rounds, I'm going to say 75% sure. Just because he has more of that experience. I think Fiziev wins this by decision. But if Bahamondes wins this by a knockout, submission or decision, very good for the lightweight division. We have a new upcoming prospect. Bahamondes is very good. He can do this. I just personally think Fiziev gets it done. So Jamahal Hill versus Khalil Rountree Jr., bro. Why the fuck does Khalil have champion gloves on, bro? Dude, his best win is Anthony Smith. He's about to go on his Dominic Reyes arc, I'm telling you, bro. Khalil Rountree Jr., he goes against Alex Pereira, has a good 2 first rounds. It looked like Pereira wasn't really trying, and Pereira just like let him gas himself out. Khalil Rountree Jr. Horrible fight IQ. Great heart, obviously. He does have heart and he wants this. Porky got this, though, bro. Jamahal Hill, little beer belly boy, little piggy, looking like the piggy from Pinocchio, smoking that cigar. Jamahal Hill, I like his personality. Khalil Rountree, I like his story. Not his personality, though. Jamahal Hill got this, bro. I think that his experience far outweighs Khalil Rountree Jr.'s. And yeah, you can say both of their records aren't that good. Not their records, but you could say that... What the fuck does it... Okay, I'm tripping. I thought it said 14-0 for Khalil. Both of their resumes, not the best. Jamahal Hill is a former champ, though. Jamahal Hill, he got injured. Didn't look good coming back off injury. Came back a little too fast. But if you watch back Jamahal Hill, he got great power. He can knock out anyone, I think, except for Pereira. I think he could, or Yuri. But I think he could knock out Khalil Rountree Jr. Rountree Jr., the deciding factor is he got heart, but I don't want to hear, he beats people like they owe him money. I don't think he's going to do that to Jamahal Hill. Jamahal Hill doesn't wilt that easy, and yeah, he got chinned by Pereira. Yeah, he got chinned by Prochazka, by Yuri. But Khalil, bro, you're going to decision with Anthony Smith. You have to have that power. And yeah, he explodes. He explodes and he hurts you hard. And he's a good fighter. Really good arsenal. He's not scared to use a soccer kick to the body. He knows the rules and he knows what strikes he can use to his advantage. Kind of like John Jones, but he can't do a John Jones. He's a shorter, stocky dude. He's supposed to have hella power, but I mean, he got crazy power, but like the knockout power isn't there all the way. I don't see him knocking out dudes that often. He gets mostly TKOs, and Jamahal Hill's good at bouncing back from a TKO. He's good at getting to his feet. His recovery's good. And Jamahal Hill does have really good power. He has really good boxing fundamentals, except for his footwork. He's flat-footed, and he does have silly footwork. But Khalil Rountree Jr., he just, like, windmills, kind of, it feels like. Or he'll just hit the same thing over and over and over and over and over. And I think Jamahal Hill is smart enough to move out that way, land to left, move out that way. 1-2, 1-2. And I think it can be either a unanimous decision or what I think is more likely. I'm going to say a round 2 knockout for Jamahal Hill, an upset, and it's going to make the MMA community either very mad or flip and fucking glaze my boy Jamahal Hill. This dude Jamahal Hill got a great personality. Check out his YouTube channel. I don't get the hate for him. I get he's salty, but Khalil Rountree Jr. is kind of a crybaby, bro. His story is great, and he's very inspirational, and I think that if he wins this, what's next for him, though? Yuri versus Khalil? I think Yuri wins that easily. Khalil, but what's next for either of them? I think they take on an upcoming prospect, whoever wins this. And whoever loses this, you're cooked, buddy. Jamahal Hill, you're more cooked if you lose this. Jamahal Hill has to win this. He can't lose this, or else he's gonna have to retire, or like, he's fucked, bro. But if Khalil loses this, yeah, he can bounce back, but he's kind of fucked too if he loses this. I mean, he got heart, but I don't think it's enough. I think he's very overrated, and his power just isn't all the way there. His technique is... I mean, neither of them have the perfect technique, but his technique's better than Jamal. Physicality and knockout power and fighting speed, I think goes to Jamahal Hill. And I know it looks like Jamahal Hill's lazy, but he looks lazy. He looks fat, like he's not going to be fast, but he surprises you. He is a fast dude, and he will catch you with that 1-2. and fuck up your day. And I think that's what he's going to do to Khalil. I think in round 2, he's going to knock him out cold or TKO him. So those are my picks for UFC Fight Night, Jamahal Hill versus Khalil Rountree Jr. These are two dudes I somewhat like. I glazed Jamahal Hill a lot in the past. Jamahal Hill, he used to be one of my favorite fighters. He's still one of my favorite UFC personalities, and I would love to see him win. But for the division, I don't know what it would do for him to win. Hopefully he can bounce back. Both of these dudes could be the answer to a Magomed and Ankalaev if the Pereira run is done, but is that gonna happen? I'm not sure. See you guys in another video. I'm gonna be recording one right away because I'm having shoulder surgery. I think I've talked about this before, but my labrum tore in wrestling on that Sigma grind arc to the UFC. I'm gonna have to have shoulder surgery. Gonna be in too much pain to talk about UFC 317. Hopefully that'll mean I get more views because my video will be out earlier, but how the views are looking right now, it's not good. Leave a like, leave a comment, share this video if you got here. Thank you for watching, and peace. I love whoever does watch this, and thank you to my friends for watching this. Love making these videos. See you in the next one.